I was checking the kitchen. I was checking under the table and also in the sink cabinet to see if there are any snakes or whatnot. And then I heard her cry my name. Rifqi, come here right now. And then I rushed to the master bedroom with the bamboo stick. And then I said, "What, mom? What happened? Give me the bamboo stick." And I gave it to her. And then at that time, the room was still dark. I couldn't see anything. It was very hard to see. So she opened the lights, and then I saw the room. Obviously. But there was something different about the room. On the opposite side of the room, besides the toilet, there is a cabinet. Besides the cabinet, there is the TV. Besides the TV, there is a dustbin. And for some reason, that dustbin was moving. And I was very creeped out because I was very scared of ghosts. But my mother confidently goes over there, raises the bamboo stick, and thrusts it powerfully behind the dustbin. And after that, I could see something else. It was the tail of a python. If that was me, I wouldn't have the courage to do that. So my mother is very brave to have done that. After that, she took the python to the backyard and burned it with the other stuff. Now moving on to my grandmother. Now this to me is by far one of the best stories that I've ever experienced and heard. I experienced it myself because at that time I was at her house. At that time there were only two people in that house, my grandmother and me. One thing that you should know that in my family we don't call our grandmother or nenek. We call her atuk. So at that time I was playing my mother's iPad on the sofa just beside the front door. I was playing
Candy Crush.
No, I was playing, what was it called?
Clash of Clans.
No.
Angry Bird.
Jetpack Joyride.
What is that?
I was playing Jetpack Joyride at that time. When at that time my grandmother is my atuk is taking out the trash. She usually takes the trash and shoves it out the front door into the lawn in front so that the garbage truck can pick it up. But at that time, she went out and took out the trash, and then she went back in to the kitchen, and then when she emerged back into the living room, she was holding a broom and a parang. And I was thinking and also saying to her, "What are you going to do, atuk?" And then she says, "I'm going to take care of a snake in front of the house." And then I followed her because I wanted to actually see her taking care of a snake, because it's not every day that you see your grandmother taking care of a snake. So I went outside and I saw a very big snake exactly where my grandmother always puts the trash. And what I didn't expect is that she asked me to take the broom, and on her mark, hit it rapidly. And then I was very nervous because I had never dealt with a snake before. And so, on her mark, I beat the snake rapidly, and the snake also ran rapidly. Slithered rapidly actually, it doesn't have legs. Okay.
Good. Okay.
But somehow I managed to trap the snake from running on my third
Whack.
and it couldn't run anymore.
Couldn't slither.
It couldn't slither anymore. Again, it doesn't have legs, so it doesn't run. It couldn't slither anymore, and my grandmother had the guts to actually go to its head and bring down the parang onto the head. And then the head fell off.
Fell off?
Yes.
Wow.
How strong is your grandmother?
I don't know, but the head fell off. After that, she took the snake, put it in another garbage
bin, garbage bag,
garbage bag, and put it along with the other trash. And after that, I was very surprised at what my grandmother did, and I told that story to my mother, and then she said, "Oh, during back in the time, she used to do that every day because at that time the kampung, the house was in the middle of the forest, so snakes often come. And after that, I wasn't surprised anymore when my grandmother managed to survive a house fire and then break into the house, and she actually managed to capture the culprit also.
The robber.
Yeah, the robber, by locking the doors. Locking the doors. The house was the old-fashioned style with the key, so it cannot be opened even from the inside if you don't have the key. So the culprit was inside. She called the police, and the police managed to come in time.